Right on. Hey, everybody. And guys, I've muted Discord so that you guys can chat freely until we're ready to pop into a mission. Hey, everybody. I see Mireille's in the stream. Welcome. Hope you all had a great day. And I know you're just starting your day, Mireille. So uh, my condolences. I'm at the exact opposite side. It's 8 p.m. here where I am on the east coast of Canada. So, my working day is over. Sorry, I'm just getting some settings sorted out behind the scene. I started using a different plugin with OBS just to test it out, and it's being problematic. So, welcome everybody. I'm going to open up Discord just so that everybody knows. It's a group of 3. We're going to do some running around the DZ. I just put a different build together. So Discord is now back online. So I put this build together based off of a video I saw not that long ago, just to give it a try. Obviously, with this character, I have no watch levels applied, so it's not going to be as it's not going to work as well as if your watch level was higher, which is kind of the intent. I've got the technician specialization up just to give me that passive skill tier. I'm running a Scorpio, and because of that, I've leaned into a little bit of status effect damage. There's also some armor regen baked into the build. So we're running the Vile Mask. For status effects hazard protection, I'm running a crit chance mod. You guys all know what this thing does with the toxic delivery. Any status effects also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Its total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage. So my concussion grenade is 1.4 million, so 700,000 damage over 10 seconds, in addition to whatever I'm actively dealing. So that's the mask. The backpack right now is the Anarchist's Cookbook for Perfectly Wicked. So applying a status effect increases total weapon damage by 18% for 27 seconds. So we're getting a little bit more damage by status affecting them. And I'm using the Scorpio, so they're status affected from the very first shot. So this one also has a crit chance mod. My crit chance on this build is quite low. Now the brand set bonuses, I've got 2 pieces of Golan, so it increases the status effects that I'm dealing, plus it gives me 1% armor regen. So bear that in mind as we go through it. I'm running the 0Fs Badger Tough because I am running a shotgun, so it gives me 10% additional shotgun damage, plus perfectly unbreakable. And one thing to bear in mind, we're going to be running in the DZ. When you're in the light zone, it gives you 100% of your armor back. But when I go to normalized stats, which shows you your PvP stats, it'll only give me 55% of my armor back. I'm at 1.5 million armor, so that's around 800,000 additional armor. So I've got a pool of about 2.3 million armor for one engagement for 60 seconds, basically, or 55 seconds. So if we get into a PvP fight, I've got a fairly significant pool of armor to draw from. Plus, I've got armor regen baked into the build. The gloves are the second piece of Golan. These ones I actually crafted this afternoon and got 2 of the rolls were perfect, and then I rolled on armor regen. So it's a god rolled crafted piece. You can see that it is. Like I said, I crafted it this afternoon. So got very lucky with RNG when I was crafting this. Piece of Bellstone. So again, now we've got another 1% armor regen. So now we have 2% armor regen. This one has crit damage and armor regen roll on it. And the last piece is the Emperor's Guard. This dropped for me on one of the streams last weekend. It is, unicorn horn or unicorn whatever dust, whatever you want to call it. It's double armor regen. Kamikaze Von Doom talks about this. He's got one of these all the time, that it's perfect for PvP play. I can roll armor, and that's how I went with this. But I could also roll a red weapon damage core on it because it's got the 1% armor regen plus an additional max rolled armor regen stat. So we've got 3% armor regen plus I think it's 2 additional stats, or is it 3? 3 additional max armor regen rolls. So what that gives us is 60,000 armor regen per second. So if I'm careful, which you guys have watched me play, I'm not. So if I'm careful, hey Red, I can't see you online. I can see your name, but you show up as status unavailable, which is odd. I've not seen that before from people in my friends list, and I'm wondering if it's a server issue or I don't know. So anyway. Back to this. We do have armor regen, but we don't have any armor on kill. As far as the weapon stats themselves, and I think the only other 2 things, so that was the build itself. I'm running the Scorpio. I'm running the Grudge. So if I remember, if I flick over to this one, everybody gets the additional 18% crit chance and crit damage for 20 seconds. So if I get them status affected, I can switch to the Grudge and everybody will be getting more damage, or will be doing more damage. I'm running a nasty Stinger Hive. It's a tier 2 hive. And I'm running a Defender drone because, again, we're going to go into the DZ. Right, Mireille? If we could equip 2 exotics, the Vile and the Ridgeway's Pride, that would be OP. And I think that's probably why we can't do it. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. Thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. My style is my style. I mean, I try and keep things as low-key and as chill as possible. You'll probably, if we're going into the DZ, you might hear the odd inappropriate word as we run through, but that is what it is. So yeah, that's the skill. So we're running a Stinger Hive and a Defender drone. So that's the build we're going to run. Whether it works or not, I have no idea. I've played with it a little bit in the light zone. It does all right. Cypher and I were running earlier up to challenging difficulty. It held together. That sounds good, Red. I'll keep trying at this end as well. I'm just going to have one more look right now. You can actually see it on the stream when I go to my friends list. It just shows his status unavailable, which is very, very odd. So I think Cypher timed out.
Yeah, he probably AFK'd.
And does anybody have any questions on the build? Like I said, I have no idea if it's going to work or not. This is sort of we're going to battle test it. We'll get to laugh at my fails, or maybe it'll do all right.
An agent is back online.
Dude, you're talking to like a complete noob, and I'm like an old man with a walker in there in PvP.
I'm not far off. All right, let's see what dark zones are available, what kind of trouble we can get into. And we've got Douglas and Harding, we've got Umbra, and we've got Marksman Rifles. What's your pick your poison?
I'm good with whatever, honestly.
Yeah, me too. Whatever is fine.
Why don't we do the Marksman Rifle? Give that one a try. So that would be DZ East.
Running through the front door.
Goose, I've got 2 on my main character that work really, really well. One, and I showcased both of them 2-3 weeks ago in
I don't know if you heard earlier. I kind of like
by hostiles.
2-3 weeks ago, I posted a video midweek where One basically gives you invisibility, if you will. You're 100% status. Sorry, not status. You're 100%. Sorry, they're talking in my ear with Discord. So
Access
you're
granted.
100% pulse resistant. So you're basically invisible. I've got two different mods. One's the perfect 10 and the other's a 9.8 or a 9.9. So with the perfect 10, I'm definitely invisible. If someone's running Spotter or the Kingbreaker or Heartbreaker, they can't pulse me. So the only way that they're going to get Kingbreaker to, not Kingbreaker, sorry, but Heartbreaker to proc is if they get the headshots. So it's a bit of a mitigation against some of the meta builds that are out there right now. But with 100% pulse resistance, you can't tell if you've been pulsed. So I actually swapped it out to a 9.8. I'm still protected. They can't see me. They can't. No, it's just a distraction in my ear. They're babbling away. I just muted them from the stream. So at 9.8, 9.9, you're still basically invisible. You're still got all of the protection, but I can tell when I've been pulsed. So it just gives you that little bit of warning. So that's one build. The other one, I'd have to go back in and look on my main, and we'll do that later on in the stream. I'll show you the two builds that are on my main character. If you've not been in the stream before, this character is relatively new, and I've on purpose not applied any watch levels to basically the thing that used to annoy the crap out of me when I was new to the game was I'd watch build videos online where these people are running maxed out gear, all the watch levels applied, expertise, right through the roof, and I couldn't come close to that, so my builds would underperform. Mireille, you can see that you've been pulsed, but they can't see you. I think anything over 98% and you're invisible. I think. I can't remember the percentage of what mine is, but at 99.2, you can tell you've been pulsed, but they can't. You don't illuminate for them. You're not visible to them. So back to this. If you put a build together that I'm showcasing and you have watch levels, it will overperform what I've created. So you have additional options when you're putting it together. The big thing is, especially like a DPS style build, it's going to be crit chance, crit damage, and weapon damage, and all that other sort of stuff. That's where I'm going to suffer, and I'm going to have to come up with creative ways to get my crit chance up high enough, which is going to make my crit damage suffer. So my main character is, well, you can see my watch level on screen. It's fully maxed. I've got a lot more expertise applied to that the gear that's on that character. But I typically don't use that one for streaming or for when especially when I do build videos, for full length videos. So remind me a little later in the stream to go put my main character on just so that I can show you those two builds. One, like I said, is a status effect. The other one is more, it's more your traditional. I think it's got Catharsis Mask. It's mostly blue, but it still does decent weapon damage. I just don't remember how I was getting the damage off the top of my head. Sorry guys, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, let's go see what trouble we can get into.
Oh, I'm kind of nervous.
Proximity coverage only. Range limited. Proximity coverage only.
Well, there's a DZ drop. I've marked that one. I would go after that.
Incoming dark zone drop.
Alright.
That will let us know right away if there's people here.
So do we shoot everybody, or do we just wait until?
If
They're,
you've been
friendly
pulsed
or
and
not?
people go rogue, then shoot, obviously. Or if one of us starts screeching for help, then yes, shoot back. But if they don't go rogue, you can't damage them anyway unless they've gone rogue, or unless we go rogue.
Got it.
Dark zone drop available.
And what does it exactly mean if you go rogue?
It's full on PvP.
Contaminated gear detected.
Got it.
So they can kill us, we can kill them.
Okay, so to go rogue, you just kind of shoot them back.
You press and hold T is the default.
To go rogue.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Rogue hive detected.
And there are some people up at that one. Like I said, we'll go see
Rogue explosive
what's what
seeker mine
up there.
detected.
I mean, they're deploying stuff.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Detecting contaminated gear. Heavily armed hostiles guarding location nearby. Claiming DZ. Contaminated gear detected. An agent needs
Oh.
assistance.
That was entirely my fault. Alright, thank you.
Enemy patrol detected.
Dan, are you still fighting back there?
Yeah, I'm good. Just wondering how this DC stuff
Extraction
works.
code for.
I don't think we've come across another player yet. I think those
No.
were just.
So Annie, if you want to keep the pieces that you've collected, so if you go into your inventory, you go to the contaminated tab instead of your inventory tab, and it'll show you
Got
what
it.
you've collected so far. If they're good pieces, keep them. But what I've been doing with everything so far is I've actually deconstructed it, which is it gives you DZ resources instead of other materials, which still have to be extracted. But that's the resources that you spend at the DZ vendors.
Got it.
And you've only got limited inventory space. I think it's 8 slots. So I break down anything that's not basically max roll. Now I'm going to pick the
Got
lock on this one, so we're all going to go rogue for 15 seconds.
Initiating rogue protocol. Extraction helo. Almost within range. Now detecting contaminated gear.
And you can see the rogue timer right by your head. It's the red icon with the time counting down.
Got it. When we go rogue, does that mean people can see us easily, or
If they were right here, they could yes, they could see that we were rogue and they could kill us.
got it?
Patrol detected.
Goose, that's a really good question, and I don't know that I have an answer for that, but I will try and find out. DZ, where it's a mixture of PvP and PvE, I think you're going to run a slightly different build here than you would in Conflict, but that's a guess more than a I know for certain. And I'll be honest, I've never played Conflict, so I don't know
I mean, it just went away for all of us, so.
And Framed or McRib, whichever you prefer. We haven't come across any of the raid exotics yet. And in fact, I've run the raids, I think, half a dozen times, and I haven't gotten one to drop yet, even in the raids. So still working towards it. All right, there is
Helo
another.
returning to base.
There's a landmark. There is somebody in here. If that helo was, if there was somebody extracting, but none of the landmarks are showing red, which means none of them are engaged.
You got it.
And
Mine, Annie.
the other thing too is I'm down to 83 rounds, or actually 91 rounds for my shotgun. So after this, we're probably going to want to extract because that's where the ammo is.
Got it. Oh, so there are no ammo boxes in the DZ.
There are, but they're all at the extraction points.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, that's so awesome, dude. Did you get it extracted?
He picked up an Eagle Bear.
He stole it from someone who went rogue on him, and I'm just waiting to find out if he got it extracted, because that's fucking awesome.
Wow.
Incoming hostiles detected.
We're in it right now, brother.
Serious trauma detected. Now
So
detecting
Unbreakable just saved me on that one.
detecting additional hostile contacts. Engaged.
guys. Let's see where the conflict's at now. Oh, I gotta turn that stream down.
The commentary in the stream getting too loud?
No, not the commentary. I hear gunshots and I think we're still engaged. So I'm looking for someone to shoot.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, there are some people behind us.
Yeah, and I've got one more thing up here I got to collect, and I
Hostile
can't
patrol
remember.
detected.
Oh, there's a patrol over here.
Patrol detected.
Was a patrol over here.
Rogue artillery turret detected. Hostile artillery turret detected. Hostile artillery turret detected.
Yeah, Cupid. Once we get to a safe area, I'll show you the build that I'm running on this character. And McRib, I'm jealous. I haven't gotten one yet, so what's that called? An embarrassment of riches? Well, I need ammo. Why don't we go extract, and we'll see what that looks like, and then do another landmark.
Roger that.
You got it.
Extraction call.
Big thing is, don't hide behind cover. Stay mobile. Annie, I would not use your shield if you get into a PvP because it's going to disappear on you really fast. PvP damage against shields is ridiculous, and it'll just stagger you.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if it's completely maxed out?
Yep.
Wow.
And I'm not going to hook right away. I'm going to wait until there's not a lot of time left, and then I'm going to leave my hive behind, just in case somebody comes in.
Hilo almost at extraction zone. Almost range.
So once the helo shows up, it'll start a different countdown timer for when it departs.
Roger that.
Hilo is on site.
Departure in 30 seconds.
All right, I'm going to clip.
Cargo extraction begun. We're going.
Last time we were in here with a group and we commented on how much activity there was, we immediately got ganked. So I'm not going to make any comment on the relative strength of the player base in this DZ right now.
Loading done. Ready to leave.
Hilo is headed back.
I mean, I don't know. This is too quiet. Actually, I should probably shut up. Otherwise, we're gonna jinx all of us.
All right, now that I got no gear on me, I'll show you that build real quick. So it's both status effect and armor regen. It was a build that I saw on another content creator's site, so I decided to give it a try. It's the Scorpio to deal the damage. Then I'm running the Grudge, and I keep forgetting that I have it on me. Once their status affected, this will increase the crit chance and crit damage for everybody. So I do need to switch to it. I just got to remember to do it. Vile Mask for additional status effects plus toxic delivery. I'm running the Anarchist's Cookbook for Perfectly Wicked, and it ends up giving me 2 pieces of Golem for additional status effect plus armor regen. There's 1% that we've got on the build. I'm running the 0 Fs from Badger Tough for the shotgun damage and Perfectly Unbreakable. I'm running the second piece of Golem. I crafted this afternoon, and it actually basically god rolled for me. I just rolled on armor regen. But the armor and the status effects were perfect when I crafted it. Running 1 piece of Bellstone for an additional 1% armor regen, plus this one has armor regen rolled on it.
Detected.
And then I got this to drop last week. It's double armor regen plus armor for the Emperor's Guard. And then
we
running...
got people. Me.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah.
they look like
They're
they're
not-
just passing.
Yeah, don't look like.
Oh, but there's a True Sun. Oh, yeah, passing.
How can we tell when they're rogue?
They're red.
Okay,
Their nameplates are red.
right.
Okay.
And they'll be shooting at you, or you'll be dead.
They came through, they were white. I'm like, I don't think they are. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think they have the that underbarrel pulsing attachment for the.
No,
technician class.
they're probably running the just the actual scanner pulse.
Oh,
So back to this, running the Stinger Hive and the Defender drone. So that's the build I'm trying out. It seems to be doing okay. It's got decent enough armor regen. The stats on it real quick as far as the armor regen are 60k per second. And it's both the skills are tier 2. So because I've got one from Vile and one from the one passive from Technician. All right, enough Babylon. Let's go take on another landmark.
Extraction called for.
And Annie, one other thing to keep an eye out for are little blue toolboxes that they actually have DZ resources in them. Let's see if I can spot one here. Any of us can open it as long as we're all in the rough general area. We all get it as we collect. You know, we have to collect it obviously, but those ones go directly into your inventory. You don't have to
Got it.
extract them.
got it.
Extraction Landmark engaged. Contaminated gear detected.
I got pulse.
Incoming hostiles detected. Hostiles detected.
They won't see us coming.
Nearby agent has begun.
He went rogue.
Agent detected.
Oh, you're right, me.
Hostile defender drone detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
No, he has a hard
Agent
light.
out of action.
He's
Agent
gonna wipe
killed.
us.
Yeah,
Agent down.
yeah, we
Now
got
detecting
destroyed.
contaminated gear.
Damn it. So where exactly do we respawn?
So he was running 4 pieces Heartbreaker, Catharsis, and Fox's Prayer. And the Carbine 7. So this is where that build that I put together with the pulse resistance would have mitigated the his utility of the Heartbreaker. Yeah.
Rogue agent nearby. Safe area detected.
And it didn't even seem like I touched him when I hit him. I tagged him a couple times.
I know.
Did you just see the chat? Oh shit!
Wait, is there a stash in this safe house or no?
Oh,
No, it
that's
doesn't
funny.
look like it.
Oh, that's some
He
funny shit.
probably has a chat muted. Who knows? Okay, so there is no stash, so I cannot put on a Heartbreaker.
I'm trying to listen to him live. I don't hear anything.
No. I'm just it's the text chat. So if you hit enter and then unmute
Oh, I
DZ
seen it.
East.
That's what I was commenting on.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really have anything good, so.
That's why I said, "Oh shit."
So there is something here. It's this thing right over here. Once you hit DZ level 10, you can open this daily or any of these daily. It'll give you, it's non-contaminated gear. It's basically just free gear.
You got it.
All right, where were we?
More landmarks, I
licking-
assume.
Licking the sidewalk.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Exiting safe room.
was cool that he commented, bro.
Well, absolutely.
Patrol detected. Patrol detected. Rogue agent detected.
I got
There's a
pulled.
rogue
The
near
rogue
here.
agent again.
Nope.
Just gonna keep moving for the landmark.
Drop over there.
He never picked the stuff up, or what is his
No.
name? So he just left it there. Is he still near us?
He might be.
Impulse
Rogue
again.
agent detected.
He's nearby.
Oh, got somebody over. Kylate's coming over behind us, guys.
Oh shoot.
Oh, there's 3 of them. Which way is
Should
the
we
exit?
engage? Which way is
Rogue
the
defender
exit?
drone detected.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is a manhunt. We want to bail out of
Defender
this.
drone detected.
Run, Annie, run! Just run!
No, I'm getting shot at. I'm so dead.
Any
Oh,
direction
I'm
will
about to
probably
lose my
work.
Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, they're all rushing us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's who this crew, man.
Agent down.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried coming a little support. We were gonna die anyway, so I gotta just get my walker back.
Agent down.
At this point, I don't know what to run.
Agent deceased.
All right. So this build is not very spectacular, shall we say?
Wow. It's hard to tell for me what build is spectacular and not in PvP because I suck at it anyways.
I have what is it, Heartbreaker? I have a Heartbreaker set, but I can't reach it. There's no stashed in here.
Yep, there is. If you come, are you in the safe zone or safe room?
I'm in the yeah.
Fast travel on us. Once you're in the safe room, you can You can fast travel.
Okay.
It wouldn't matter what build I have on. Die anyway.
And there's one right here. So
It's fun though. You know, the thing about PvP, for me in particular, is I get it. I suck at it. But I'm okay. I go in with the understanding that I'm gonna die, so I just do the best I can. That way, I don't get frustrated over the whole thing.
Yeah. Million armor at the moment. Picaro's holster.
This is what am I looking at here? When I'm looking at this locker,
which locker? That's a point of sale place.
the graded front.
Yeah, it should be basically it's a vendor where you can sell stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's a sell your shit closet.
Gotcha.
Helo almost at
And
extraction zone.
is that dark zone points that we're getting out of that?
No, that's just a regular old vendor.
Oh, gotcha.
If you come over to the your cache, you hit open. Top right should be mailbox, and there should be something in there from what you extracted earlier. You go in there and claim it.
Okay. Well, that wasn't as many DZ points as I expected.
It's terrible. Well, that's the crappy part about playing with no watch levels is it's hard to put a build together quick.
Wow, just got a big
DZ drop
hello
incoming.
from some guildies that I used
drop
to
has
run
been
with in the
delivered.
ESO.
Oh, cool.
DZ drop incoming.
All right. I just switched to a Heartbreaker build. We'll see how that one goes with this character. But that's kind of what this is all about, is just trying them out. What were you saying, Cypher?
Nothing. Just like pushing my walker along. I'm just gonna stay with what I got.
Incoming dark
Yeah, it
zone
can be a
drop.
distraction. Hey, look at that old man with his walker. Then you guys can jump
Early
on him.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Yeah, maxed out shields.
Sorry, say that again?
Limited. Proximity coverage only. Limited. Proximity coverage only.
Oh, wait, can you guys hear me? I switched out microphone.
Yes.
Yep.
Dark zone drop. Available.
Okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
heading.
I don't.
I'm heading back to grab my dropped items because they're still there. All right, Andy. This is the loot that I was telling you about. Go ahead and open it. So you just got one DZ resource that went straight into your inventory.
Contaminated gear detected.
You know, I hate to say what I've got in this chat. In this stream. Let's see what I got, and they're gonna come for me.
You sniper. Wait, isn't this the manhunt that they're not the manhunt, the landmark where they just killed us at?
Retrieving contaminated gear.
Maybe they went away.
I just went to recollect my gear. Oh, there's another box over here, guys.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Oh, gross. Purple.
Yeah, I just deconstructed it instantly.
Can you do that right off the boot when you like pick it up? Just like
Yeah, it's
take it for deconspection?
it's Z, I think.
Okay. Ooh, got a lot of baddies in here.
Portable electronic device detected. Detecting additional hostiles detected.
How'd you let them get there?
Hugger.
I see.
How are you building those stacks up so fast?
Incoming hostiles detected. Additional hostile contacts.
It's partly the gear pieces that I've got. Because I've got the chest and the backpack.
I have the, oh no, I have both.
Now detecting contaminated gear detected.
That won't save you.
Agent out of action.
Oh well.
Landmark cleared.
Cypher, I mean, those couple of shots he gave back there.
What was that?
Man. It's nothing.
I got the walker with the shotguns at the end of the like bottom of the walker. It's kind of lifted up. Pow pow pow. Those are gold derringers, you know, like they're right in your boot or something.
A shade agent has claimed the dark zone drop.
Case near us.
Guys, there's a electronic device up here.
I didn't even know there was. In that container, I don't know if we should.
Where is it? I ran right past it.
Rogue protocol initiated. Rogue protocol. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Yeah, it's the Z key that it picks it up. What I do is I tap F just to look and see what it is. Inspect it, and if it's useless, I just back out of that and press and hold Z.
Protocol deactivated. Extraction called.
And there is another DZ drop not that far, and there's also an extraction point that's active right beside us.
just did the deconstruction right off the boot on that one. Oh yeah, I kind of get it now.
Extraction helo. Almost within range. Enemy patrol detected. Detected. Contaminated gear detected. Helo is on site. Detecting contaminated gear.
Some grenade over here.
Contaminated gear detected. Detected. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. DZ drop claimed. Helo is headed back.
What's that all about?
It was just the DZ drop.
Yeah.
Don't stand right
I'm a
beside it
noob.
when you hear it ticking.
Yeah, I made that mistake.
No, I know not to stand in stupid most of the time. Most of the time. Hey, what's this big red circle with this little glowy nice thing in the middle?
It'll be nice and warm in a second.
Dog zone drop has expired.
We got an incoming not convoy or not convoy.
Detected. Contaminated gear.
Oh, Rule Bearer in the DZ has just the same amount of random chance as any other exotic weapon, right?
0.01.
Yeah, 0.0024, I think. Chance. No, I'm going to go ammo up and see if I can extract the resources that I have.
Roger that.
Seeing as I'm almost out of shotgun ammo.
Got a lot of nice
Hostile
up there
patrol
waiting for you.
detected. Extraction called for. Now detecting contaminated gear.
Rung the bell.
We've been pulsed.
Yes, we have.
This is kind of what I was afraid of. Terrifying. This is the guy who shredded us
Kilo
before.
almost at
Yeah.
extraction
Yeah, he's not
target.
rogue yet.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
Leaving.
Oh, he's got all of his buddies with him too.
They might leave us alone. They might not.
They might wait for us to hook it up.
He's waving at us.
They still here or did they leave?
I think they left.
Apparently they left. Yeah. So what exactly is that manhunt thing they were doing?
After you've been a rogue for a certain period of time and you've gotten a certain number of kills, it starts a manhunt, which just ups the XP that you can earn.
Got it.
First time I joined FAM's stream, that's what we did is...
Yay.
Hilo is returning to base.
Yeah, don't even want to try to get in and type at this particular point.
Garrick, no, I played APB Reloaded a lot. I've got like 7,000 hours in the game. I haven't played it in a while. I got very burned out by the game, by the number of people that never seem to ever miss a shot. You know, it wears you out after a while. But I've got, good lord, I think I've got three APB accounts. I've got something like 6 or 8 characters. My highest is 238, I think, mostly because I've got OCD and I just keep going in 5 different directions at the same time instead of playing one character.
Leaving? Or is he just rounding up his little buddies to assault us?
Something like that.
No.
One of those.
Can't trust nobody in the DZ but yourself.
Hostile patrol detected.
By the way, anytime you get taken out by players, inspect them so that you can see what kind of a build they're running. That'll help you put builds together. And I don't pretend to be anything other than an absolute friggin' noob in here.
Remember the fire!
The only group of people in here. There's no way.
Contaminated gear detected. Landmark has been cleared.
You guys can shoot me if you want. I just got an exotic.
Nice. What'd you get?
Nemesis.
Nah.
Is it? How are the talents? Like, is it maxed out or anything?
Oh, it's in my contaminated crap, right? It's decently rolled.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's running a
I'm
little
breaking it
smoother since
down.
they've gone to. I think, and it's an I think. I haven't played the game, but I'm under the impression that they upgraded it to
Would
a
I get
64-bit engine.
if we put that up? Will that give me the exotic?
Sorry, say that again, Cypher.
If I break that Nemesis down now, will it give me the exotic once we hook?
No, it will give you just a DZ resource. So you gotta, if you want it, we gotta go put it on the hook intact, and then you can deconstruct it once it's out of here. So you want to go right back and extract that?
Nah. If it was the Eagle Bear, I'd say yeah, but nah, I'm not super worried about one exotic.
Roger that. Sorry, Garrick. I don't know if I don't know if I finished my train of thought. I think they've upgraded to a 64-bit engine with it, and it's apparently it plays better.
So whatever I have in my contaminated bag, if I get killed, they get that, right?
It lands on the ground.
Oh, okay. So one of you guys might be able to pick it up.
One of us could pick it up, and we could share it after we've extracted it. Or and what's interesting is an awful lot of PvP players they're just in here for the kills. They don't actually bother collecting the loot. Now that's not 100% correct or 100% all the time, but you notice that they weren't taking our gear when they killed us. They're just in here for the
Right.
kills.
Oh, roger that.
Well, since we're here.
We're inbound.
Extraction called.
Night Owl, my understanding is anything past 98% and you're not seen, but that's an I think. I don't have anything that I can point to. I've got two mods. One's 10 and the other's 9 point something. I think it's 9.8. So I'm basically running at 99.8% so that I can tell if I've been pulsed. But I'm 100%. I'm basically pulse resistant.
I seen an exotic drop. I was like,
Instant shot of dopamine.
yep. Oh, we got bad.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Extraction helo. Almost at this range. Helo is on site. It's on site.
There's a patrol just going past if we leave that alone until after we've booked.
Pick up. Begun.
And we shouldn't leave until this goes because of Cypher's exotic. I would normally just bail on out of here because I only had 2 DZ resources that I put on the hook.
Helo will depart in 30 seconds.
I did.
I'm waiting for one of you guys to cut the rope and take it.
Well, you'd have to leave group, go rogue, and then do it.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so you actually have to. Oh, that makes sense.
We're going in 15 seconds.
So when someone leaves group, you kind of like know you're on the hook.
Yeah, basically. I think we're safe.
Yeah. Well, not like the Nemesis is like some.
Helo is headed back.
I mean, it's not like an Eagle Bearer, so.
No, but it's still nice to have. If you don't already have one.
For sure. At this point, it's an exotic component.
Initiating rogue protocol.
Uh-oh. I went rogue.
Meat's opening a case right now.
Well, why not?
But we can kill NPCs without, like, staying rogue, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now detecting contaminated gear. Rogue status removed.
I think they're upstairs.
Detecting additional hostile contact.
Come here. They won't see us coming. What are you gonna do?
Contaminated gear detected. Hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hostile defender drone detected. Now detecting contaminated gear. Contaminated gear detected.
Oh my goodness.
Got another Nemesis.
You
No,
did? I
really?
also got an exotic drop.
Nice.
Landmark cleared.
It's a Nemesis too.
It's the Nemesis zone.
It has decently rolled.
That's a good way to word it, Garrick. It's a rolling circus in here. Well, what do you say we go extract this? I'm gonna put on my my main character and show you the DZ builds that I've got for maxed out characters.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm on my way.
Someone's gone rogue. 2 people have gone rogue.
Out there.
I don't know if they're by us or not, but I see it in the chat.
Yeah.
Nobody near us.
Eagle Bearer can also be found in what is it, Dark Hours?
Dark Hours raid, yeah.
Extraction
Okay.
called for.
Yeah, well, as soon as I turn 1,000, I'm gonna start queuing up, see what's up.
Honestly, if you've got a decent all red build, I would start queuing up sooner rather than later. There's no reason to wait.
Okay.
Tuxedo. That's what I gotta get involved with the tuxedo thing. I just gotta put my name in the pot.
There's a whole bunch of them. I mean, GC Rock, his community Discord, they do it. Goodness, now I'm drawing a complete blank. DJ Tickle, you can join on him. There's so many community Discords that offer that.
Hilo almost at extraction zone. Almost within range.
Ready for pickup.
Hilo arrived.
Extracting cargo.
A couple NPCs in the area, but I didn't see any players.
There is one right there. Yep.
Leaving in 30 seconds.
It's only one though.
Yeah, that's what we said
keep-
about V.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
I see him running around over there.
Well, he better hurry up. If he's gonna go rogue, do it now. I lost him.
He went further to the west.
Okay.
Hilo is returning to
Oh, he
base.
just ran by.
Is he in front of you?
I see him over here, yeah. He just ran by me.
Where he's at, but well, their stuff got away, so.
I'm not gonna shoot him. I mean, he was all white, so.
Yes.
Okay, I'm heading for Foxtrot checkpoint. I think that's the closest.
Been pulsed.
Detected. Rogue Defender drone detected.
No, you're here.
Hostile Defender drone detected. Rogue agent hostile Defender drone detected. Hostile patrol
going in?
detected.
No.
Rogue agent detected. Detected. Leaving talk zone.
And why do I feel like an elephant just stepped off my chest?
All right, I'm going to fast travel back to the White House. Yeah, Garrick, if you give me a second, I'll see if I can come up with a list of them. If you search for
Did
any
any
of
of
them
you guys
in
need
any
the,
on YouTube, because they're all
Nemesis?
YouTube. They're all YouTube content creators. I believe their Discord addresses are in the description. Roger that. All right, everybody, I'm going to take a very quick bio break. I'm going to switch to my main character. I'll do that once I come back. We'll switch to my main, and I'll show you the other DZ builds that I've got. And we'll be back in 2, maybe 3 minutes. All right, I'm back. So I'm just going to swap characters. I'll show you the 2 builds that I've got on my main character, which if you've got more watch levels than this one currently has, that'll be the way to. These builds would be more the way to go.
Agent, Pilot Torres is cleared for transpo to Kenley College.
Safe area entered.
I just posted one more in there. It's Omen Gaming. I don't know if anyone in there is specifically attached to a YouTube channel, content creator. That one I got invited to from someone who used to be on the Tuxedo Bandito Discord. They went over, I guess the hours were better. They're in Europe, so it was a little more convenient for them for doing the raid stuff. But he sent me we'd played a couple of raids together, so he sent me an invite to that Discord. So I've run with them. I've run with Tuxedo, but that's about as far as I've gone so far. I put it off. Well, I've been playing this game basically since a month after it launched, and I've only started doing raids in the last month. So I put it off and put it off and put it off, and it was just, I should never have done that. I should have started playing these a long time ago. There are plenty of resources out there for people who don't understand the raid mechanic. You will be carried through. Put together the best all red DPS build you can manage, and they'll carry you the rest of the way. Mostly what you'll be doing is ad control. And I'll show you very quickly after I show you the DZ builds, I'll show you the raid builds. My wife has asked me to give her a hand with some of the stuff, so I've got about 35 minutes to half an hour, 35 minutes, and then I'm going to have to go help pack some stuff. We're moving the bulk of it this weekend, so I don't know if I'm going to be streaming the next 2 evenings. That's yet to be determined. But anyway, as far as the builds that I'm running with this character, I've actually got one of them on right now. So this is my...
What was that?
Sorry, no, I'm explaining my DZ builds on my main character, and I toggled the push to talk by accident. So this build is the one that's 90, let's see what it actually is. My pulse resistance on this one is 99.8%. I don't know what the threshold is. So I've got one, this mod is almost perfect. Without the mod, I'm at 90%, and that's actually fairly easy to get to. You get 50% from any specialization. This one I happen to be running Firewall. So one of these in any of the specialization trees will give you 50% pulse resistance. So there's your starting point. The 40% in my particular case, I'm running the equivalent of 4 pieces of Umbra. I go back and forth between Umbra and Heartbreaker. I think Heartbreaker is actually slightly better on this build in terms of, and that was what was on the video that I published. I was just trying it out with Umbra, but I believe Heartbreaker is better. And I'm running the equivalent of 3 pieces of Y'all gear because that gives you the 40% pulse resistance. So I'm running the Hollow Man with the 9.8% pulse resistant mod. I'm running a Y'all holster with hazard protection because it was what was rolled on it, crit damage. And the reason I say the equivalent of is I'm running the Ninja Bike backpack. Because it just tied the whole build together in a nice tidy package without it. So I've got damage output either from 4 pieces of Umbra or 4 pieces of Strikers if you wanted to go down that road, or 4 pieces of Heartbreaker, which is ultimately, I think, what I'm going to go back to with this particular build. It's a really easy build to put together if you have the Y'all gear. That's the harder one. The Hollow Man I got out of a cache, and the last time the clan vendor had Y'all gear on sale, I bought a lot, broke it all down, and then used that to craft the holster. And then in this particular case, I'm running a FAMAS with damage to targets out of cover and Optimist. If I go back to go back to Heartbreaker, I'm going to run something with, I'd have to go through my list to see what's here. The Carbine 7 is probably my best piece. With that one, I can roll Optimist off and put Flatline on it. It's Carbine 7 is probably my favorite of all the ARs. The handling is very, very, very nice. The Kingbreaker, it doesn't handle as well, but it hits harder. So those are the two that I sort of go back and forth with this build. The other build is basically all blue. This one is running the Carbine 7. Running the Catharsis Mask, Matador with Perfect Adrenaline Rush, and I'm running a Fenris piece with Unbreakable. That gives me a little bit of bonus armor when I get in close. Then I've got the Unbreakable, which gives you a slightly deeper armor pool. Contractor's Gloves with armor rolled on and crit chance. Fox's Prayers with armor rolled on and crit chance, and the Picaro's holster. There's probably better builds out there, but that was a non-gear set build that I put together. I ran it with FAM, and it seemed to do all right. It's close to meta. It's with these three, well, basically with all the pieces in there, it does very good damage and provides decent protection. I think if I were to change anything, it would probably be the running a blue core in the Fenris backpack, which I could certainly do. In this particular case, I rolled it back to weapon damage, but I could V47 just added me as a friend in Ubisoft.
Oh, sweet. That is so cool.
So I'm gonna go accept that. Just give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. But yeah, I could definitely roll on additional armor core in this particular case. It wouldn't hit quite as hard, but it would give you that additional survivability. It ups the armor to 1.7. And as far as the builds that I use when I play the raid, I've got two. One that's easy to put together. The other took a lot of farming
Homer, come on, bro.
to put it together. So this one is the easier of the two. It's all red, minimum armor. Police M4, I'm using that one because it actually hits harder than the Carbine 7 and is a little more forgiving than the FAMAS. So that's what my choice was. I'm running the stage left because of Perfect Sledgehammer. So anytime I'm going to throw a grenade, I equip the stage left, throw the grenade, wait for it to explode, then switch back to the Police M4 because you end up dealing more damage that way. I'm running the Orbit pistol because it's got the perfect finisher. And as far as the pieces, it's one piece of Cheska, and these are all, I believe on this build, everything's double crit, so crit chance, crit damage. You want to be 50% crit chance and 150 crit damage is what they recommend. And in my particular case, I'm at 54% crit chance and 160 crit damage. So the way I got it there was one piece of Cheska with a crit damage mod. I'm running a Grupo Sombra backpack. This one has weapon handling, and I think that's the only role that's not crit in one way, shape, or form. And I'm running Vigilance.
A clan member has joined your team.
Fenris backpack, crit damage, crit chance with Obliterate. And that's sort of the template for this, is those two talents. Improvised gloves, because it allowed me to put on 2 crit damage mods and get my crit damage up a little bit higher. But you could certainly run contractors here. Fox's Prayer with crit damage, and a Walker and Harris piece just to give me slightly more weapon damage with crit chance and crit damage. So this is a good build. The other one's better, and it's better by a fair bit. This one's a lot easier to put together because it's different brand sets that most people either already have or can farm fairly easily, and you can craft the improvised. This is kind of the meta build. You're running Coyotes for its obvious reasons. One neat thing about Coyotes is if there's multiple people running Coyotes, the buffs all stack, and you can actually have all 3 running simultaneously. So you can actually get all of these bonuses running at the same time. So the stats on this build, it's at 50% crit chance and it's 185% crit damage. If I put a Cheska mask, and the reason that I've cut the crit chance down is because of the Coyotes mask. Most of the shots that I find myself taking with this build are in these first 2, and it's usually the 15 to 25 or the under 15 meters. So I'm either getting more crit damage or I'm getting 10% and 10%. So I'm at a perfect 60 and up to 195% crit damage. It's rare that you take the really long shots with this build, or when you're doing that gameplay. So Coyotes mask. In this case, I'm using the gift. It's 3 pieces of Providence, which, like I said, it was a little harder to put together, which gives you 15% headshot damage, 10% crit chance, 15% crit damage. And I believe this build is all crit, double crit, basically, all the perfect pieces for it. This one has perfect vigilance. The only difference between the two is the regular vigilance, the cooldown is 4 seconds. If you take damage on this one, it's 3 seconds. Providence defense chest with Obliterate. I've also got on here the Sacrifice. Now this one is not completely maxed out yet, but Perfect Glass Cannon takes your damage basically through the ceiling. The problem is you get the 60% incoming damage, and I'm not confident enough in my own playing to run this piece yet, but that is certainly an option. And then it's Providence Gloves with crit damage and crit chance. It's the same Fox's Prayer and a Grupo Sombra holster with crit chance and crit damage. This is sort of the recommended build if you can find all the pieces for it. So this will be on the stream. Once it's, YouTube takes about 24 hours to process a file that is this large up to HD. Once all that processing is complete, I'll add timestamps. So these builds will be timestamped if you want to come back and have a look at them tomorrow. So we got 20 minutes left. I've only got about 20 minutes left, guys. And he needs to find Farm Heartbreaker. So you guys want to do one run of Countdown?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, totally.
Let me, so we're not doing legendary then?
No, I got to go help Pack. So I'm going to have
Alright.
I'm going to leave on the hour. So basically we got time to do one Countdown run. So I'm going to set my my targeted loot to Heartbreaker and then go tee it up.
The same.
Let me set my shit.
Yeah, ISO, you're absolutely right. The Providence would probably be better in that particular slot rather than the Walker and Harris. It was what I had that had the crit chance, crit damage. So that was the reason for the choices for that build. It was all what I had. And that's what I ran my first 2 or 3 raids with as I put together that 3-piece Providence build.
Kenny, and what were you looking for?
You have left the group. A clan member has joined your team. An agent from your clan has joined your team. Another agent has joined your group.
All right, guys, we got a full load.
Another
Off we go.
agent is now in your group.
And that's kind of the point of that all red build. It really, truly, what you wanted, like I said, what you want to do is hit the 50% crit chance and 150% crit damage. And then the rest of it's kind of up to you, how you want to put the build together. That's really all they're looking for. It's basic, like I said, it's what you're going to be on is ad control. And they'll tell you where to go, what to look, what doors to watch, that sort of stuff. And the rest of it is they'll carry you. Someone will be watching.
Reactor unstable. Emergency lockdown protocols activated. 15 minutes lockdown.
Magnetic containment failure. Elevated stress on EMP discharge.
Going with me.
Yeah, I'm going for the 3 thingies.
System disrupted.
I know thingies is not the correct term, but
System back online.
countermeasures. That's the term I was looking for.
An agent has gone offline.
Where you guys going?
Okay, was just making sure that one was green.
You got it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which way you go because there's no VIP. Thank God.
10 minutes to lockdown. Evacuate the facility. Data transfer halted.
Excessive magnetic discharge detected. EMP system purge required.
High-risk target detected. Area secure.
Agent, you should be able to access the lab.
Yeah, I probably took the long way around, didn't I?
Probably. And just got myself and launched in his back pocket.
An agent has reconnected.
Where am I going? Am I going in the right direction?
If you can find me on the map, click on me. It'll take you where we're going.
Yep, I think I'm in the right direction. Everyone looks like they're crawling on me, so...
Yep. No, it was me and Launched actually took the long way.
Destroy valve, few
Agent,
valves,
you've
and...
reached the lab. I need you to stabilize the reactor. You're in. Now, just need to find and destroy those fuel valves.
Warning. Experimental reactor unstable. Safety protocols activated.
Trust me, this'll hurt.
Magnetic containment failure. Elevated stress of EMP discharge.
Nice work on the valve.
This is all we gotta get up
Now,
for.
I need
No.
you to expose the reactor's core. Good. Now, you just need to destroy the magnetic core. You should be fine.
System malfunctioning. Incoming. High-risk hostile. System reactivated. An agent needs assistance. System curtailed. System restored.
Candy.
This crap armor's a fucking joke.
recharge required to stabilize reactor.
System malfunctioning. High-risk target approaching. System reactivated. Experimental reactor offline. System restored.
Great work, Agent. The power plant is stable. Now get the hell out of there. When you're ready, send up a flare so Torres can pick you up.
System malfunctioning.
Get on that helo. You've got hunters incoming.
System reactivated.
Shoot off a flare so Torres knows you're ready to go.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Damn it.
Agent down.
Fuck, dude. I was coming right over to you. I thought I could get in the cover and help you, but it's a mess
Nope.
over here.
Rogue hive detected. Hostile hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
Torres inbound on your location. Hold tight. She'll get you home.
Agent deceased. An agent has gone offline. Agent deceased. Agent vital signs 0. An agent has left your group.
Get him launched.
Torres is in position.
Good luck, guys.
Friendly hit. Don't have an angle.
Dude, we got down.
Yeah, once people start dropping it gets really difficult in that particular extraction zone.
Safe area detected.
Damn.
I didn't even get the loot. It's fine. That's fine.
Did you get out?
No.
Okay.
As I was gonna make a run for it, I got down, and my revive high is not that quick.
Yeah.
Started cleaning up there near the end, but not enough. Time was too short.
You have been promoted to group leader. A clan member has joined your team.
Let's see. I got quite a bit of heartbreakers to drop, though.
I'm going maxed out. Oh yes, I did actually. I got 2 masks.
Who are we joining on?
on me.
An agent from your clan has joined your team. Has joined your team.
What were you looking for, Annie?
I wasn't looking for anything. I was trying to help Launch get some help with stuff. Trying to stop everything that's maxed out. At least has one maxed out attribute.
Civilians are not permitted to carry firearms inside the safe area.
Cannot share anymore.
Have their weapon confiscated.
That's all I have.
I got too many things dropped already, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I got a ton more too. Clean that shit up, Launch. He's probably like, ah, shit, that's way too much. Picked up mine. Let's see if I got something like extraordinary here. Nice pair of gloves. I guess he's got the missing parts, so.
All right. It's time for me to head out and do some packing. So I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter than I have the last couple of nights. But duty calls, so to speak. I'm going to be on again for a while tomorrow night as well. We'll pick it up where we left off, basically. We'll go. I'm going to go back into the go back into the DZ with this character, and we'll show you those builds in action. They're quite a bit better by comparison to what's on my non-maxed character, if you will. Yeah, I think that's pretty much. It's not everything I wanted to cover tonight, but it is what it is. So with that, I'll thank you all very, very much for watching, for continuing to support the channel, and for hanging out for a couple hours every evening this week. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. I did put a chat bot in the in here somewhere. I don't know if it's been doing what it's supposed to do. It's all brand new, so we'll carry on from here. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Hope you guys all have a fantastic evening, or in your case, Mireille, hope you have a great day, because you've got pretty much the whole day in front of you. And we'll catch you tomorrow night. Have a good night, everybody.